My name is John Rocco, but everybody calls me Rocco. My neighbors refer to me as the ex-con drug addict faggot. Still to today. I had broken my front teeth. And my family couldn't afford to have them fixed. When I think back now, we were actually poor. And kids can be very cruel, so they nicknamed me Fang. So I stopped talking. When I did, I would put my hand up in front of my mouth. I didn't laugh, I didn't smile. So I guess basically that was the first thing I was stigmatized by. That's one of the things that led me to drugs, because when I got high, I was an extrovert. I could talk to people, and that was the beginning of me starting to use drugs and self-medicating. It probably was depression all along, but I didn't know. I was in my early 30s before I was diagnosed with depression, because I never told anybody what was going on. I like to say that I am a true child of the 60s. Because I'm 61 years old, so I grew up in that time, and that's when everybody was experimenting with drugs. So I tried just about everything. But it wasn't until I tried crystal meth that my life started to spin out. I weighed 135 pounds. I used to cover mirrors in the house so I didn't have to look at myself, because if I had to look at myself, then I had to admit there was something wrong. I found out 29 years ago, at the beginning of the HIV epidemic. Did not want my mother to know, but we were all going to my mother's. I was coming up from Washington, and they were coming over with his children. And he called me and said, "I need you to do me a favor." I said, "What's that?" He said, "Don't come up for Christmas." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because if you come up, my wife says she's not coming and she won't let the kids come." And my mother knew something was wrong. So that's when I told her. Her reaction surprised me. She slapped me. And she said to me, "I didn't slap you because you're sick. With this, I slapped you because you thought you couldn't tell me." She was so upset that there was something going on in my life that I felt she couldn't know about and she wouldn't understand. Sorry. It's still. And she was like, "I love you no matter what. And for you to think that you couldn't tell me this, it really hurts." She said, "Why are you telling me now?" So I told her, and she picked up the phone, and she called my sister-in-law, and she said, "I don't care whether you come, but my son better be here, and so better my grandchildren." My sister-in-law then said, "All right, I'll come on one condition: he doesn't touch any of the food that's prepared." I am a 61-year-old gay male who has HIV, recovering drug addict, ex-felon with mental health problems. But now that if you didn't know this and we were friends, what makes me different today than yesterday? Am I any different? Am I a different person because now you know who I am? And all these things, none of these things will kill me, because I will conquer each one of them, including the HIV. HIV will not kill me. I will continue to be the winner over HIV.